In this video I want to show you a couple different ways to propagate a Peggy Martin climbing rose. So I'm out here and I was just going to prune this plant, this rose bush, up a little bit because it's been growing kind of crazy and starting to climb everywhere. And I noticed that some of the branches that were laying in contact with the dirt had started to grow roots and propagate itself. So I kind of just want to show you a couple different ways that we're going to propagate this climbing rose. So the first way to propagate this climbing rose would be to find this new growth that's starting to shoot off here, and you can actually cut it off and cut it at an angle, at about a 45-degree angle, and then take off some of this these extra leaves down at the bottom, and then you'll want to put it into a cup or a pot with some potting mix in it, and then just stick it in probably about 1.5 inches down, and then just keep it moist and keep it watered, and I keep these out of direct sun. Alright, the second way that you could propagate this plant would be to find a limb that's laying down on the ground and has made contact with the dirt, and then if you start pulling these up, you'll see, let's see if I can get a good picture. You'll see the roots starting to grow out and to try to go into the ground. Let's see. Can you see those right there? Those are new roots trying to get into the ground. And then what you could do is cut this stem away from the mother plant, and then take those roots and put those down into the dirt. And that way, then you have a separate plant. So that's the second way to propagate a climbing rose. And now for the third way that we're going to propagate this plant is to actually find a brand new shoot coming up from the ground. And this is basically coming off the roots, and it's made its way up and poked through. So what we're going to do is we're going to dig all around this plant, probably about 6 inches out from the stem, and try to get as much of that root ball as we can get. And then you're going to end up having to cut it from the mother plant, but I'll show you how to do that here in a second. So as you go into the ground, you want to try to slice through the main root as you do your circle. So when you pull these out, you've got the root ball and everything still attached.
Bo, get out of the way.
I think we got some roots still attached.
On this side. Right here. Right here. Yeah.
So hopefully we've got enough roots to keep this plant going. And I want to show y'all some of the roots down here, but I don't want to disturb them too much. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant this directly back into the ground where we want to end up transplanting it. So it's been raining for a few weeks here, so we're going to take this time to transplant any plant that we wanted to move or also propagate. So we chose the Peggy Martin rose, and I found this, or we decided on this fence line right here, because we want it to sprawl out and kind of take over, and this would be a good place for it to do that. So what I'm going to do now is clear out a spot right here, and then dig probably about a 10-inch to 12-inch hole, and plant it. What was that?
Frog. Wow.
It's dirt.
You gotta just love this soil, huh?
Sandy loam. All right, so it's as easy as that, and we got a couple more days of rain left, so it should be fine while it establishes most of its roots. I am going to keep an eye on it for the next few days and make sure that it doesn't dry out. I'm going to keep it watered pretty good, and I'm also going to put some hay, or you can put some dry grass or anything over the roots here, or over the stem, just to kind of keep some of the moisture in the ground. Just like that. Alright, and we'll do an update video later on to show you how it's growing. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give us a like. Make sure to subscribe for daily videos, and we'll see you in the next one. Alright, as you can see, it's really wet and moist here.
This is a family channel.
That's a bad choice of words. It's been raining for a few weeks now, so it's a perfect time to transplant any plants that we've been wanting to transplant.
Are you serious right now?
Get out of here.
Bo! What are you doing up there? Oh, he's gonna try to make a jump for it. Let's see. Wow! That was impressive, Harley. That was impressive.
Parkour.